What is up, everybody? So I just seen this, so I figured that I would talk about it. And for any of those out there that would like to know, I literally open up either Twitter or I will literally just open up this. This is how I get my news. If you guys don't like the way I get my news, you guys can tell me better places to get my news for free. So if not, this is how you guys have to deal with me getting my news. If I struggle to make a sentence because my brain isn't working right at that point in time, doesn't mean that whatever that I'm sitting and rambling. You know, I smoke a lot of weed. People should realize that. And a lot of the times, when I first wake up, I open stuff up and I see people talking about things. I'm told, hey, you should talk about this because everybody else is. Get it in your algorithm. So maybe it's not just me sitting trying to ramble on about shit. It's people like I'm getting suggested videos as well. Which, if you would like to, you guys are more welcome to hang out in the Discord. You guys can tell me where I can find my information to actually make these videos on. If not, I can't help you. But we're going to get into this. So, Trump administration is reviewing all 55 million foreigners with U.S. visas for any violations. Washington AP, the Trump administration said Thursday it is reviewing more than 55 million people who have valid visas in the U.S. for any violations that could have led to deportation, part of a growing crackdown on foreigners who are permitted to be in the United States. So yeah, he's just trying to still just find out who needs to be deported. Obviously, nothing really has changed about that. In a written letter, in a written answer, my bad. Something else I got picked at about is I need to write a script and shit. Like fuck your script. Everything I do is one takes. So if you don't like my one takes, well, don't watch my videos. Uh, In a written answer to a question from the Associated Press, the State Department said all U.S. visa holders, which can include tourists from many countries, are subjected to continuous vetting, or no, it's vetting, with an eye toward an indication that could be inevitable for permission to enter or stay in the United States. So he's going to be checking everybody's stuff to make sure that all their stuff is up to date. And if not, he's gonna be like, get out of here. Should such information be found, the visa will be revoked, and if the visa holder is in the United States, he or she will be subjected to deportation. Which then literally just said that, like oh, I broke it. There we go. Yeah, they'll just make sure that you are deported. It's basically what he's doing here. Since Trump took office, his administration is focused on deporting migrants illegally in the United States as well as holders of students and visitors exchange visas. The State Department's new language suggests that the continual vetting process. That for some reason I struggled with that. My bad. Which officials acknowledge is time consuming, is far more widespread, and could mean even more approval to the U.S. What? Is far more widespread and could mean that even those approved to be in the U.S. could abruptly see those permissions revoked. Okay, for some reason my brain read that all the fuck wrong, so that's my bad. There were 12.8 million green card holders and 33.6 million people in the U.S. on temporary visas last year, according to the Department of Homeland Security. Damn, I didn't realize that. But like he's trying to do, and like I've said in some other videos, like if you have all your stuff up to date, you're not being here, like you're not over here trying to like do some like wild shit, like burn flags and tell everybody else in the country that you hate the country, so you should stay here. Like if you're not doing that, and your shit's up to date, and you did everything legally and you came here, with good intents, good intentions, everything like that, you're good to go. Like just make sure your shit's up to date. If not, like the only person that you can blame with that one is yourself because like like if you want to stay here and you have a visa already set up or a green card, whatever you want to call it, and you already have it set up, wouldn't you want to keep that like updated and all that so then you don't have to worry about this? Like, don't get me wrong, like if you are not a criminal, like I do not fully agree with the factor of like just taking everybody and taking them out of here, like if you are a criminal, get out. Which now me saying this, it might ruffle some feathers because I know it's controversial. But if you are here illegally, then I believe there's something going on that you can go and do and make sure that you can come here legally and everything will be good. But if you're gonna come here illegally and try to be like you think that you deserve to be here just because, like then no, bro, like get out of here. But like if you do and you are trying or you are in the process of said stuff, cool, like but if you're not and you're just trying to come here, be a nuisance or trying to cause issues, like then no, 100% bye. Like you shouldn't be here. Like I said in some of my like one of my other videos, like even the Americans, whatever, that want to sit and cry and boohoo about all this, they should go too. Like, and that may be rude to say, but like nothing you can really do. And I know a lot of this is like big businesses trying to like get people to work for free or cheaper, blah blah. But then you still have to be like, well, why is this person doing this? Like you can't just be like, oh, it's okay, let them hire who they want. No, because a lot of the times, and I'm not going to be talking too much longer about this. We'll call it here shortly. But a lot of the times, these people will hire people that are criminals from other countries, and then they won't do a background check to be sure things are good, and then like say something bad happens. First person that people are gonna be like is, oh well, I seen I seen somebody or whatever do something that they shouldn't be doing, or I seen somebody that shouldn't be here. Now that place is gonna look bad. Like I get the factor, of the people hiring immigrants and stuff. Those people should be jailed. Like I've made a video on that shit. But yeah, like you can't get too mad at this. Like you were given the opportunity, like, and there was opportunities. Don't let people be out here lying to you. Like there is so let's see, um, legalization process. I can spell sometimes, I promise. For USA 2025. Do do do. It's somewhere on here. I'm pretty sure somebody can find it, other than me not knowing what I'm trying to figure out here. But yeah, like there was a process that they were doing that you could get yourself kind of like in front of the line, kind of like thing, so you could like get into your residency and all that. But yeah, this is gonna be a good thing. It may not be a good thing to some people, but I can't help you. Uh, but yeah, like if the people that are here have all their stuff here and all that, and they're good, they won't have any problems to worry about. They'll be good. They'll be good to go. They'll continue to live in their lives. If not, well, I mean, not much we can do for you because, like I said, that's on you. Like if you're not out here getting your stuff set up and done, nothing we can do for you. But I kind of rambled on for a bit longer than I wanted to. Adios.